In chapter 1687, the narrative shifts between two different settings, shedding light on the contrasting lives of Liberty and Jessica. Liberty is portrayed in her familiar setting, the all you can eat breakfast diner. The store had a different atmosphere that day, remaining open throughout the afternoon instead of closing at noon. She spends quality time with her son Sony as they watch cartoons together. The shop assistants have finished their work, leaving her to occasionally cook for any customers who drop by. Meanwhile, Jessica's life drastically changes in the interim. After a fierce confrontation with Chelsea, she had been recovering emotionally while resting in bed at the Brown family home. Mrs. Brown thought Jessica's complaints of stomach ache were connected to her recent fall, so she tried to calm her anxious daughter in law. But Jessica's health quickly worsens, and she desperately holds on to Mrs. Brown's hand. She screams in agony and says she has a terrible stomach ache. Mrs. Brown panics as she realizes Jessica's condition is getting worse, quickly leaves the room to call for an ambulance. Chelsea is first dubious about Jessica's accusations, but she eventually comes around to her mother's urgency and quickly contacts for help. The narrative then shifts back to Liberty's breakfast diner. Unexpectedly, Chelsea walks into the store, making an uncommon entrance in Liberty's life. Sony gives his aunt a warm greeting and calls her auntie. It seems that Chelsea's desire to see and spend time with her nephew is what motivated her to visit. She shows her love for her nephew by bringing Sony a bag of fruit as a gift. They strike up a conversation, during which Chelsea breaks the news of Jessica's miscarriage. Liberty appears taken aback by this information. She wonders why Jessica miscarried, considering that she was in a stable 3-month period of her pregnancy. Chelsea clarifies that a string of regrettable incidents led to Jessica's miscarriage. She had been crouching in the bathroom for a long time, staring at her phone, so long that her legs were numb. She miscarried after leaving the restroom due to an inadvertent kick to the threshold, which caused a tumble. Chelsea adds that while she had disagreements with Jessica and even slapped her in the heat of the moment, she did not intend for this tragic outcome. She defends herself by emphasizing that her actions did not directly lead to Jessica's miscarriage. This chapter provides us with contrasting scenes from Liberty's peaceful life in a breakfast diner to Jessica's tumultuous and unfortunate circumstances. Her miscarriage serves as a turning point in the story, bringing new challenges and potentially changing dynamics within the Brown family.